Good morning. I've got a new configuration here, and I wanted to see how all that's working. Actually, some of the things make a whole lot more practical sense. So, something to pursue. In today's mail, I don't know, things happen for a reason. I got both my monthly copy of the AARP's magazine, and I also got the same day AARP's bulletin, which is a monthly bulletin in print, and of course I get two, I would say at least two emails from AARP every day. They are absolutely the best source of information for folks who are over 50. That's their mission. That's what they do, and they do it better than anybody. So you've heard me say before, I like AARP to get some conceptual ideas. I like WebMD. Uh, it also they have a senior version of it. I get at least one or two emails every day from them about something health and wellness. And I also use the National Institute of Health, their senior uh, division, because of the fact that I've been an exercise instructor and I use a lot of National Institute of Health guidelines, ideas for things that I'm doing well, I don't have classes anymore. I do not have any more classes. It was 2 years ago, 2 weeks ago, that I I was laid off 3 weeks ago. 2 years, 3 weeks ago, I was laid off from my um, exercise trainer job that I had at the YMCA Association because in Cincinnati, because I taught in I had classes in probably four different Ys, but most of the time was spent in the Y just down the street, and I got laid off. And they reopened as a rec center for the little community that I live in. So I don't know what's going on. Anyway, uh, I am going to probably take as the major theme of Facebook Live with Five is going to be health and welfare ideas, questions, comments, uh, uh, of things that I have read, um, and certainly a chance to get involved in some interactive dialogue. So, what caught my cover with the beautiful Halle Berry on the front? What article caught my cover? Caught my eye. Total Health in 6 Steps. AARP's first food plan just for people 50 plus. Page 36. A whole body reset in just 6 steps. Oh my goodness. And actually, the article was written by Stephen Perrine. Stephen, he's writing with the subtitle of Maintain Health at Age 70 Plus with a science backed plan. Ooh, because I've done a whole body reset. Actually, I'm in my 8th month of my whole total body reset, and it has been the most fascinating experience that I've ever had in terms of body transformations. Um, I went from uh, having the option to eat 18 hours a day. Of course, I didn't, but I had that option because I slept 6, and so I was up 18. Uh, and I flipped that. So now I take I do all my eating in a 8 hour in a 6 hour period. I start eating at 6:30 in the morning and stop eating at 12:30 in the afternoon, and then I just do. I drink fluids, a lot of. I got to see if I'm drinking too much of this stuff that I'm drinking. Although my body absolutely will tell me if I'm doing too much. If I'm drinking, I'd like to drink warm liquids. It helps food get through my system and get out of my system. Uh, I uh, I make a broth from scratch. I start on Sunday mornings and then I keep it all week long. And I just add, I eat, I drink, and I add to it every day. So there's something different about that every day, and that's been a fun experience. So I'm gonna read. Uh, Eat 25 to 30 grams of quality protein at each meal. That's easy to do. Uh, okay, the book. Here's something about the book. The Whole Body Reset includes scores of recipes and snack suggestions, a guide to dining out, a 10-day. Um, I will read it and study it and report the findings. But uh, my whole thing has been, and it's got to be healthier. I'm putting less food in my body. I've convinced my mind that I don't need to put as much in. My body was telling me in a different way. I was putting too much in, and my mind, I had to win my mind over, and I have. That worked. Uh, but it presents a lot of new challenges, and it's a lot of fun. In those 6 hours that I eat, I uh, just I just kind of arbitrarily picked the number 1,800 calories is what I wanted to consume in those 6 hours. And I talked to my primary care physician about it, and uh, we had never had the discussion. And she said, "Well, I would recommend for somebody your age and all the things I know about you medically, somewhere 14 to um, 14 to 1,800 calories is where you want to be." So it's very simple now. It's very simple now. So when I eat, I it's very easy to grab 300 calories and eat it and walk away, come back for 300. And so the eating then becomes an experience, an adventure. It's not, oh, well, it's breakfast time. Oh, well, it's lunchtime. Oh, well, it's dinner time. And then uh, you just go about whatever it is that you do. And I'm having more fun. And the fact that I prepare everything myself too makes it even more fun and not a difficult thing to do because you're thinking about, geez, what am I going to do in those 6 hours? Not how many calories can I consume in 18 hours. So I will read it. Get back to you on that one. AARP Bulletin, the tabloid that they put out once a month, and once again, full of great information. Aha! I didn't realize this. I think they make reference to that book, The Whole Body Reset. Let's see what they have to say. Future Social Security is the major cover story. I'm praying and hoping that the age that I am, whatever the people do, the crazy people in Congress do with Social Security, I'll be grandfathered into the whatever. Well, because I qualify for that. uh, it I try to have this discussion with my sons, who in a couple weeks actually, Jordan is going to be 35. and Sam 4 days later is going to be 34. And I just say to them, I can't believe the challenges that you have as parents compared to the challenges I had as your parent, one of two parents. And I was blessed, though. The boys were uh, very, very few negative kind of challenges that I have to deal with. I was really blessed there. But in today's world, um, I have a grandchild. My youngest grandchild was born in the middle of the pandemic in Utah. At that time, it was one of the worst states in the United States in terms of the pandemic when he was born. There's a story to share. Uh, all the grandkids, the whole mask thing, and how that was a part of their daily living, and uh, and then getting shots, and they live in New York City, which, oh my goodness, with all the people fighting for resources in New York City, it's that in itself is a challenge. But um, uh, they've done a great job with it. Let's see what they have to say on page 20. Probably just a different way of looking at this article we just referenced, this book we just referenced. Why age and alcohol don't mix. It just depends on what kind of alcohol it is that you're putting. Um, oh, they just took. It's kind of a summary statement. Good. You know what? It looks to be like a very good one-page summary of all the different chapters. So I'm glad they both came in the same day. How about that? Okay. One last thing I wanted to share in my 12th minute, and we're only supposed to have five. One thing I wanted to share this afternoon. I am really looking forward to creating the first uh, Leopold family video. It's a story. I'm going to be telling a story about the title of the story is Living Your Dream. And I'm going to share how important um, dreaming has been a part of my life. And then I will reference some of the things with my children. And it's going to be fun. And I've taken a long. I've taken. Well, actually, I got the last. I created a. I got stuff over there. I got all kinds of little displays, little stories, and that's we're gonna. I'm gonna tie them all together. Um, so I'm gonna have a lot of fun with it. I will actually. I'll post. I'll post that video. Um, well, the only place I can post it in Facebook is in my news feed. So that's where I will put it in my news feed. Hopefully tomorrow. So thank you for your time today. Thank you for what was supposed to be. Well, I gave you five different ideas. Maybe that's what the width five was. But we'll see you soon, and looking forward to our next five together. Take care.